Today I'm going to find out if PUBG is still worth playing in 2025. A few things before we get started. I'm only playing the basic game mode. I'm not playing the deathmatch or whatever other game modes they have. And I'm only playing solo. I'm going to play third-person perspective and a couple first-person perspective matches. And we're going to see how it goes. Alright, well, I guess the first map we got was one of my favorite maps. So, that's nice. We landed right here in the middle. Almost fell off the map. That would have sucked. But I wouldn't have been surprised because... Hey, and you know what? Keep in mind, this was on a pretty populated server. Alright, this wasn't like random on a Monday. You can see here I have insane spray control with my favorite gun in the game. We found a vest, and then obviously the best gun in the game, which is any shotgun in this game, because it apparently just one-shots everybody. I found this guy. I knew he could see me, so I just dunked on him. Boom, one shot, see what I mean? He had some armor, so yeah, shotguns are crazy in this game. I heard somebody walking around in the building I was at, so I was like, oh, I'll just let him come in here. That guy was probably a bot, but yeah, another one-shot kill, because shotguns are busted. In a good way, though. I actually like it. I heard somebody else running around, so I was like, okay, he must be on the roof. Absolutely get into the most insane firefight, pull out some pro strats. I was like, nice, we got him, and then I got absolutely one-tapped, so that was fun. We got into this match, literally the worst match or map in the game. Literally all we did was loot. For no joke, I'll shut up here. We ran for at least like 5-10 minutes straight. So have fun watching this. After running... Sorry, the car sound threw me off. Yes, we found a car, and then somebody shot at us, so I was like, okay. I only have 30 bullets. I saw him, I barely saw him, he was shooting at me. I'm obviously the better shot. And then he gets killed. So I'm like, oh, okay, there must be another guy. I know exactly where he's at. So I go to shoot, I see that guy, and he immediately beams me and kills me. So I was like, oh, is he cheating? Because apparently, I mean, if you look at the Steam reviews, everybody's cheating in this game, I guess. But I watched it, and it's legit. But that's your average PUBG game. You run for 10 minutes, and then you just get immediately beamed and you die. So. We got into the same map again, and you won't believe it, same thing happened this match. Literally looted for, no joke, like 5 minutes straight, and then ran for another 5 minutes, so it was fun. Yeah. We did get some action right here, though. Whoa, I know, right? Somebody drove by in a car, so I was like, oh, I'll switch to my shotgun, shoot him. I think I hit him once. Shot again. Missed. And then, got back to running for another hour. So I finally found a vehicle. We were in the storm for a long time, obviously, and I was like, oh, nice, a car. So we drove. At this point, I had just given up, honestly. So this was stupid. So I drove directly towards this guy, got sniped out of the car, and I was like, okay, well, this guy's definitely cheating. I looked. No, he just genuinely is one of the worst players ever. I mean, dude's using 2 snipers, like 2 marksman rifles. Like, alright. So, look at this, look at this, look at this. He shoots, I'm not even moving, misses me completely. Shoots again, terrible. And then just somehow gets a lucky headshot and it just killed me, so whatever. And then we went to the final match, which was a little more exciting because it's my favorite map, obviously. But my god. Keep in mind, this was 41 minutes into my recording already. This guy starts shooting at me. He shoots me a bit. I peek. I see him, so I shoot. Missed. Literally, yeah. And then more looting for the next 20 minutes before I hear any activity. So I'll let you enjoy that. Well, after looting for 30 minutes, I went into the building where he was at, and a plane flew over, and I know he's somewhere in the building, so I was like, okay, this is a good opportunity to move around, you know, stealthily so he doesn't hear me. And I hear him walking around. And I one-shot him. So keep in mind, this dude sat in the same building that he had shot me at originally for, like, no joke, 10 minutes. Right here I get shot, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm dead because he literally just shot me out of nowhere. I don't know where he's at. And then I see him, and somehow he doesn't shoot me again. I don't know if he's a bot or what, but he gets killed. So that's fun. And then we go over here, I guess. I don't know. There's a guy in this building. We get into an epic firefight. I'm like, whatever. I'll just use the shotgun because it one-shots everybody. Just had to make sure he was dead, you know? No big deal. Then, like, right about here, I get a little distracted. But this is, like, the end circle. I didn't run into anybody else. But then I hear the shooting. I'm like, oh, cool. Finally, something to do. Insane recoil control, actually. Not bad. He doesn't die. But then I sit here for an hour. Then I decide, oh, I'm bored. So I leave. And he's still there. So what do you think I do? Yep. One-shot him with a shotgun. Because, I guess, just use a shotgun in this game. Period. And I see this little guy down there. He looks like an ant. So I light him up a bunch of times. He doesn't know where he's getting shot from. I don't know what he's doing. He's having like a episode or something. So I get him, and yeah. And then we run. Then right here, we're just getting shot at for like an hour straight. This dude doesn't hit a single shot. And I'm like, is this guy okay? I thought about grabbing that sniper and sniping him back, but I was like, nah. And then the game wouldn't let me go anywhere. I was like stuck. And I was like, well, there's a guy sniping me. So I decided to go rush him. And, you know, I'm doing good this game, you know. I check this side. There's nobody. And then somehow I die from that side I just checked. So I uninstalled the game. But I would say, is PUBG worth playing in 2025? Sure. If you hate yourself or you have nothing better to do. Which I have nothing better to do, so I have 50 hours total between my PlayStation 4, mobile, and PC. Unless you're like super bored or you want a chill game, then yeah, I would recommend it. But other than that, no.